Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my go-to summer look, just a get ready with me. And this is actually a collab with my bestie here on YouTube and in real life, Jen from Glam Moms. So I will link her channel and try to link her actual video for this collab down below. It's gonna be her go-to look, and it's nice because she's darker than me. She's a different skin type, different undertones, things like that. So you'll be able to see how we get ready differently. She's also a mom and has a completely different work schedule. So we actually have another collab with our top 10, I believe it's 10 go-to summer products, beauty related products. So I will link those those videos down below if they're already posted. If not, I'll link them later, but definitely check those out. This is kind of our welcome to summer kind of thing. So I will be using my products from that video, my top summer beauty products, but this is the get ready with me. So let's get started. Okay, so I do have some color on my face, on my body. So I'm not going to be using too many products like foundation and things like that, just because I sweat very easily, very easily. I am going to be using my Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer Face. This has SPF 20. And this is just kind of like a beauty balm primer. It has SPF. It just, let me see. Does it tell all the millions of things it does? It's like a 5-in-1 tinted kind of thing. So I'm just gonna apply this with my fingers. So what I normally do is use some kind of mattifying primer. I'm not gonna use a mattifying primer right now, just because I've been using this guy. Guys, I'm on my back porch and my neighbors are in their yard and I can hear them yelling. I wonder if you can hear them yelling. I'm sorry. Also, this is just a different background. I have some fabric hanging. I thought it'd be nice for some summer related videos just to have some stuff up. I actually got it back in February. Yep, I'm a slacker. I really do like this. It's very thin. It's not too silicone-y. I know that's not a word, but it blends really nicely, and I feel like it just kind of evens out my skin tone a little bit. Now, I will point out which items are from my summer go-tos, and then just products that I use all the time because they're my all-around go-tos. This is an all-around go-to. It's my, what is this? Laura Mercier Secret Concealer. And this is in number 3. And this is just what I use to color correct my under eyes. And I don't need to use it as much just because with some color makes everything better, right? And then as a concealer, I've just been using this little guy. This is the Color Natural Ulla Hendrickson Perfect True CC Eye Cream, and this has SPF 15. It's really important to try to use SPF in your moisturizer, your primer, or your foundation, your BB cream, whatever you're using. But don't forget things like your concealer for your under eye area, as well as any kind of lip products. I know you can hear them, guys. So I'm just taking my beauty blender and just kind of blending that in. Wanted to throw this in here. It's just a Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I just prime my eyes with that. And you just want to make sure, just because it's so damn hot out, and I don't have, my eyelids are kind of oily. They're oily enough that it could be a problem. And in the summer, it's a problem. Yep, they're in their pool. I can hear them splashing. All right, so that's another product that I use. Now, this is probably my favorite product right now in life, and it is the It Cosmetics CC Bronzer. It's a color correcting bronzer, full coverage hydrating serum, and it has SPF 50. Now, the It Cosmetics CC cream, if I was gonna pick a face product, that would be it. I have just been super loving that CC cream all winter long. I have been loving it. Now, this is something that you could definitely put all over your face, and I have, but again, with the Sarah McNamara, that gives, just kind of evens everything out. I don't feel like a serious need to do that. I'm actually just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. And so what I've been doing is kind of tapping it on my cheeks, and it does have some coverage, which is actually really nice. So if you're going to put this all over, you're going to notice that it it does give you coverage. And I kind of just tap the excess wherever, along like the perimeter of my face, but I really concentrate on like my cheeks, just like for that glow, and like my forehead, my big forehead, because that's where the sun would naturally hit me, and it just gives a little bit of a glow. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera, but it is in real life, and it's awesome. Now let's go ahead for this. Should I do this first or this first? Let's do the blush. This is from L'Oreal. It's the Visible Lift. Now, I have mentioned these in favorites before. I've mentioned them a million times. There's a plane going over. This is Peach Gold Lift. There's also Rose Gold Lift, which is beautiful. And I just picked this one because of the highlight I'm going to be using. And I use my e.l.f. small stipple brush and just kind of go over. Now, you'll notice a lot of, basically all the products I've been putting on my face are just like in my cheek area. But it's for a reason. It's just because I sweat a lot and I don't want tons of makeup everywhere. It's just like, what is the point? It's just gonna fall off. So definitely feel free, if you want like a similar kind of sun-kissed, natural, quick look, you could still use a full coverage foundation. I'm just not about that life right now. Any excess, I just kind of, whatever. Oh, but it just adds like just a little bit of sweetness. I love this blush. It's a cream blush. It's beautiful. I actually also use this as an inner corner highlight and on my lid. Like when I travel for the summer, any kind of summer vacation, I always bring these guys because I use them in many different ways. Now this is a ColourPop highlight. This is in Highly Wasted, and this is what, you know, the lid looks like. But look at this. It's just like this peachy, bronzy gorgeousness. So, oh, see how gorgeous? And I just kind of will swipe it. Now this is so not necessary, especially with that blush, but guys, I am not necessary. I've also been realizing that when I'm using my highlight, I'm so conservative that by the time like I leave the house and I'm on the road and then at work or at the mall or with my friends or at a barbecue, you can't see my highlight whatsoever. So I feel like I'm just gonna go a little bit more. So that's what I've been doing. So I really love this. This is another product that I have been using on my eyelids as well. It is just gorgeous. These are $8. The ColourPop eyeshadows are $5. The blushes, bronzers, I believe, and the highlights are all $8. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And then you can just take that same stipple brush and then just make sure everything is kind of blended in, or you can take whatever cosmetic sponge you're using and make sure everything's blended, or a brush or whatever. Okay, I have all these brushes here that I totally did not need to bring. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows because it's a process, and I use my Anastasia Brow Wiz in Ebony, and then I have the Anastasia Brow Gel. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Now before we move on to eyes, I am going to just set everything. I'm using a Real Techniques brush. This is the big powder brush, and then this is the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. I am in medium beige to 2.5, and I just tap it in and then just set my T-zone. That's really all I set. Just my nose, my mouth area, and that big forehead that gets super sweaty. And that's all I do with that guy. And just setting my under eye powder. You know I always put my powders in this little like Lush sample container. This is the Tarte one. I forgot the name of it, but I don't have, you know, I don't consider it holy grail. It's white, it's fine. It's very finely milled. It feels really nice, but I really like my Ben Nye under eye setting powder, the banana one. So I like the color of that one. I just put like way too much. Look guys, I look like a mime. So all you need to do is brush out the excess. And now that we are all set with setting the face, we're gonna move on to eyes. I really have been loving my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. Other dupes, I know that Hard Candy came out with some kind of dupes of this palette that are obviously way cheaper, but I really, really love this. You can also use like the Silent Treatment Trio from Wet n Wild to get a similar look, and then, or even Inked in Pink from Maybelline, the Color Tattoos. It's, you know, kind of gives the same look, but I really like these guys. So I'm just grabbing a few brushes, and all I've been doing is going into Heaven, which is this like matte light powder, and just sweeping that across my brow bone. Now, when I say this is like go-to summer, I mean like this is go-to summer because it is so simple and it's easy, hence simple and quick. That I'm just gonna grab this crown brush, and it doesn't have like a number or anything, but it's just like a fluffy brush, and I'm going into Fashion, and I'm just gonna put that right in my crease and blend it a little bit above. You can hear the birds, I love it. Guys, I'm wondering how this lighting is gonna look and if I'm gonna have to like refilm this, which I hate doing that because the sun is going away. Even though it's like really bright, I don't know if it's like even accurate. And then I'm taking the Morphe brush into Cashmere Bunny, which is this color right here. And I am just going to bring that right into my crease. I really wanted to see what the deal with these Morphe brushes was because everyone goes like bananas over them. And I'm gonna say, just from using it this one time for 2 seconds, this is a pretty baller brush. It really does get like right in your crease. You don't know what people mean when they say that until you use it. That's really awesome. I'm happy. And I'm bringing that right underneath. And then I'm going back in with this crown brush. It's a dual-sided brush that we got in an Ipsy bag. This is the C476 Crease Shadow Brush. And I am just going to take Classic and put that all over the lid. I'm not being too careful at all. And I'm flipping it over and going into, not into Push Up, into Honey Pot, which is like this gold color. And I'm just smacking that like right in the center where my iris would be. And then going back in with the Morphe brush and then just kind of softening that right in the crease. That first crown brush, I'm just gonna go in over that. And I'm taking that little pointed side here and I'm going into Honey Pot, and I'm just gonna bring this along the bottom lash line. Now for my liner, I'm just going to be using my Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last liner in Black Point on the upper lash line, and then on the bottom lash line, I'm going to use this NYX eye pencil, and this is in the color Jewel. So I'm going to just do that quickly because I'm not winging it out. I'm not doing anything special. Now I'm going to use this NYX Matte Finishing Spray, and I'm just going to spray this before I put on my mascara. Because if I wait till after, it will just go everywhere. And now I am going to be using my Benefit Roller Lash. I really like it too because I don't need to use an eyelash curler, and it's just, I love this mascara. So I'm going to fast forward through this because you guys know how to put on mascara. And then last but not least, I pick a really nice, vibrant, but like pretty and light color for summer. Really subtle. You guys know it's not gonna be subtle, it's me. I really love Love Spell from My Beauty Addiction. This is just one of their Sugar Babies lip glazes. And I love it, guys. This also has made like my favorites before. It smells really nice. It definitely smells sweet. Not too candy-like, but it does smell a little bit like candy. And I just love it because it glides on, it lasts nice. It doesn't stain your lips, but even when it wears off, it just leaves a pretty kind of color on your lips, where it's not like, oh, you need to reapply, you know? And I also don't need to wear a lip liner with it. It's really easy. It's secure. I've used a lot of this already, but I really love this. My Beauty Addiction is an online store. It's just mybeautyaddiction.com. So that's it, guys. I mean, this video, filming it took like 25 minutes. When I've been doing this look, like I said, the past several weeks, and it probably takes me about like 7 minutes to do, and the majority of it is my mascara. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will link Jen's videos down below. Don't forget to check out the like top 10 beauty products, because I will talk a little bit more about them and about other products. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your summer. Bye.